Kelopak. Biasanya nggak ada. Inikah my. Oh my. Oh my. Inikah my. Apa? Yakult pink. Apa? Wis, idea bagus. Keluar dua abis ini. Lupa kaca kemarin, lupa redeem kode lagi. Ya udahlah. Mai, ada Mai. Akhirnya. My, oh my, oh my. Ntar ya, habis ini gue review. My, I see you. 16.000 sekian dan terima kasih. Iya, my. Apakah my kita langsung dikasih? Enggak sih kayaknya. Ngimpi. Apa? Hey, udah masuk 50-an. Apakah Mai kita langsung pulang setelah satu kali? Gue mah selalu single soalnya. Gak pernah main lebih dari single. Capek. Kalau tadi lihat dari detail waktunya juga udah kebaca lah. Tuh, enggak. Jarang gue kalau 10 kali. Kalau 10 kali biasanya kalau di gacha nama cosplayer lo. Kalau orang terkenal siapapun itu. Kalau enggak ya cukup sekali saja. Nggak ngomong. Tidak. Nggak boleh. Udah berapa? Wah, kali-kali gacha udah zaman baheula. Udah lupa gue juga kapan gue tadi kayak gacha. Nah, masih jauh, masih aman. Masih aman. Oke, habis. Kasihan Anda nunggu. Enggak. Amat ya. Ada tuh gua. Wih, 20.000. Itu benar 20.000 gitu. Alamak. Suruh jadi tutor. Tutor Google dong, tutor jadi orang kaya gimana caranya? Alah, ngadi-ngadi. Iya, udah. Udah, hei, cepet. I know. Lah. Gacha iya. Cireng ya, cireng enggak nanti aja. Ntar gue nunggu digacain. Ntar gue keluar dulu. Anda minta di review soalnya. Apa deh bro? Diana bagus soalnya tuh. Lagian juga. Dan percayalah, hampir 50% lebih orang nih kalau main pasti startnya dari sini. Masuk gue sendiri. Speed ready. Kasih banyak nih, ini mentang-mentang ireng. Dan jangan nanti testernya pakai E6 lagi. Ayo kita review dulu. Jangan win kan? Berarti review dong. 600 SOW. Gila, online semua, langsung online semua. Lima udah pasti bagus. Ini 482 bagus sih. Punya bagus. Kalau itu 80 lebih cantik lagi tuh. What? Doang kan? Apa ini? Takutnya dia doang. Udah mentok semua. Sudah bagus, relik udah mentok semua. Edonnya nggak usah dilihat, pasti bagus. Attack ada HP dari crit damage 100. Kayak bisa taikin deh. Kayaknya masih kalau emang udah. Ini malah baik efeknya ke hit rate sama rest. Salah server kayak. E6 nyaman. Speed 200 ya, baru sadar. Speednya cepet sih. 200 buat gua cepet. Aja. Oh segini. Kalau pink kan itu. Udah nggak perlu. Apa yang mau di review tuh ya tuh? 12, 3, 1, 4. Jadi Ya udah. Nah, ditanya gimana? Ya pasti bagus. 7 karakter. Itu berapa ya? Karakterku berapa ya? ...36. Dikit ya, padahal main udah ada zaman Bila. Udah full tank. Gue keteteran di sini.
Storms on the horizon.
Malam bang, malam bro. Malam-malam jadi pagi-pagi jadi siang. Distraction. Apa nih bang? Tim ala kadarnya. Ala kadarnya. Gak bisa buat tim bagus gua. Tim ala kadarnya gue bisa. Pasti di like bro. By the way, away away. Oh by the way, way. Ah, bingung gua. Kita keluar lagi. Restart lagi. Terus tuh like feel share. Cahe nih. Like lah. Oh pakai nanya.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes. I shall.
La.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Is more than a battle.
I have to fight. La. Kenapa ada kamu jangan live? Motivasi live-nya kurang sama mungkin gue lagi kerja sih. Motivasi live-nya kurang. Kan kadang biasanya gue motivasi live-nya tuh gue pengen streaming. Ayo deh gue live gue. Kayak kemarin nih, gue tuh udah 2 hari nih ya. Ini gue buka-bukaan aja. Gue tuh udah depan udah depan PC, udah depan ini. Tapi mencet live-nya susah gue. Bro.
Mountains roar, dragons rise.
Forget your wallet. Wealth and wisdom. Familiar.
Itu bro. Gue tuh kadang kalau gak gitu ini ya motivasinya agak kurang. Tapi padahal sebetulnya jangan mikirin gitu sih. Karena ya live aja sebetulnya. Kayak kamu tahu sendiri gue sekali live bisa seharian. Cuman tuh tadi niat, moodnya. Terus kadang apa sih alasan gue buat live lu?
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Gitu bro. Kan dah kalau lu ngerasain dah pasti dah. Kalau melakukan sesuatu tapi motivasinya kurang bro, pasti males lu.
I shall set the seas ablaze. Turn out your pockets. Yeah.
Agak ngamuk.
My strength is not what it was. It's more. Incoming!
Recalibrating.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Live to fight. Fight to live. Forget your wallet. Wealth and wisdom.
Nah lanjut
Turn
lagi.
out your pockets.
Bang, kamu udah selesai quest? Belum dong. Pertama apa itu quest? Lupa gua.
We have the edge.
Serious, huh? Come feast your eyes. It's never too early. For a happy
Yuk,
new
betul bang.
year.
Belum. Yang lama aja masih jauh. Jauh banget.
I shall set the seas ablaze. Live to fight. Fight to live.
I weep for the departed.
Yo, gua tuh barunya Penakoni aja belum selesai. Penakoni Pekalongan tuh masih belum selesai. Apalagi Amos Speed masih jauh. Jauh.
Fleeting as the
Jauh.
dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Aduh. Ketok.
Wealth and wisdom.
My purpose has always been to protect. Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Gue jadi nostalgia seperti mengingat tim sebelah dulu.
Firefly, type 4, in position. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Kelihatan nih admin malesnya sih. Males. Lebih tepatnya belum mood sih.
This is more than a battle.
Ya tadi alasannya apa, terus kayak buat gue tuh menyelesaikan gitu tuh apa dulu alasannya. Jadilah kayak gini ya, bro. Gile. It's time, it is time, bro. Oke,
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
eksekusi.
I weep for the departed.
Kalau pokoknya baru datang ya. Halo heal. Halo hola.
Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Kalau gacha siren. Aduh,
Stab in position.
kapan ya?
Prime. Detonate. Initiate cleanup. Executing attack.
Like
Nah, nungguin
fireflies
selesai
to a
aja.
flame. My
Tahu sendiri nyelesainnya nggak bentar, lama nyelesainnya.
for myself. Until everything burns to ashes. Live to fight.
I have to fight. La la la. Aduh, digetok.
Recalibrating.
Ted.
Mountains roar, dragons rise.
Yep. Ya pokoknya nungguin selesai. Selesai kapan ya? Mau sejam ini ya udah. Selesainya aja.
Type 4 in position. I shall
Ya, la la la.
see the blaze. Come feast your eyes. It's never too early. For a happy new year.
I weep for the departed.
Eksekusi.
Dust's reign, it too shall fall. Existence is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Forget your wallet. Wealth and wisdom.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Yuk. Mulai like aku rasa kayak gitu. Aduh. Ya mau gimana, Bro?
On the still waters of oblivion, I
Apa yang
guide the
dilakukan dengan
wandering
kakul ala
souls.
kada yang seperti ini?
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall. Existence is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Recalibrating. Live to fight. Fight to live. I shall
Ya la 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 la.
This is more than a battle. Live to fight. Fight to live.
Ting adalah dia pada. Wih, coy. Dan ini Deo 5. Kayaknya 6 deh. Yang itu loh yang belum nyampe, yang titiknya masih 4 ya.
I weep for the departed.
Titiknya masih 4.
Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
I shall
Ya la 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 la.
Serious, huh? Come feast your eyes. It's never too early
Mas mikirin ya.
for a happy new year.
My strength is not what it was. It's more. Incoming!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Firefly, type 4, in position. Live to fight.
La la la, aku pergi dulu sip. Nanti kalau udah selesai datang lagi kalau ada waktu. Kalau nggak ada jangan.
I will claim victory
Saya ini
for
mah
myself.
lama lu ya.
I shall
Kasih bro udah mampir ya.
the seas ablaze. Live to fight. Fight to live.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Wealth and wisdom.
My purpose has always been to protect.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate, existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion? How familiar.
Serious, huh? I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes. This is more than a battle. I shall set the seas ablaze. Firefly, type 4, in position. Live to fight. Fight to live. Forget your wallet. Yeah. Recalibrating.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Firefly Type 4, awaiting orders. I shall set the seas ablaze! Recalibrating.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for
La la
oblivion.
la.
Wealth and wisdom! Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
How familiar.
Live to fight! Fight to live! I shall set the seas ablaze! I will claim victory for myself.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence. Incoming!
I shall set the seas ablaze! This is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight to live!
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Wealth and wisdom! Recalibrating! Serious, huh? Firefly, type 4, in position. I shall set the seas ablaze! This is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight to live! I will claim victory for myself. I shall set the seas ablaze!
My purpose has always been to protect.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year! Yeah! Forget your wallet! Wealth and wisdom! Yeah!
Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Climb! Detonate!
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. I will fight for my son until everything burns to ashes! Firefly, type 4, in position. Live to fight! Fight to live! Attack detected! Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year! is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight to live!
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Apa nih? Halo, gacha cireng nanti dulu bro. Mau gue gacha tapi ini belum selesai. Tapi ya biasa sih nggak gacha aja.
I weep
Yo.
for the departed.
Kita lanjut bro. Ini selesai. Mas saya kapan selesainya?
Shall fall.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Aduh, digetok.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide
La
the
by the way,
wandering
halo bro. Halo Hili,
souls.
hela
Fleeting
Hili.
as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I need to be better.
Forget your wallet! Yeah! Turn out your pockets! Wealth and wisdom! Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
Yuk, lanjut lagi bro. Masih ada like ya.
Through the game! Yeah! Recalibrating! I shall
Ya la.
blaze!
So familiar.
Live to fight!
Fight la.
This is more than a battle.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I shall
Ya la.
blaze!
Mas sabar nunggu ya. Kalau Anda sabar nunggu.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
get your wallet. Wealth and wisdom.
Apa nih? Tinggal mandi dulu. Iya, tinggal mandi juga masih ini kok. Masih belum selesai.
Come feast your eyes.
Tenang saja, bro.
It's never too early.
Kan juga gue mau kalau udah gini kan tahu sendiri streaming sampai malam.
Wealth and wisdom. How familiar.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Live to fight. Fight you live. I shall set the seas ablaze. I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes.
Ases.
Live to fight. Fight to live.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Recalibrating. Firefly, type 4, in position. I shall set the seas ablaze.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. How familiar. Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
This is more than a battle. Live to fight. Fight to live. Firefly, type 4, in position. I shall set the seas ablaze. This is more than a battle. Live to fight. Fight to live. I shall
La 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 la.
the seas ablaze. I will claim victory for myself. Live to fight. Fight to live.
My purpose has
I
always
weep
been
for the departed.
protect.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Now feast your eyes. It's never too early for a happy new year.
Yuk, yuk.
Wealth and wisdom. Forget your wallet.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Recalibrating. I shall set the seas ablaze. Live to fight, fight to live.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I shall set the seas ablaze. Firefly, type 4, in position. Live to fight, fight to live.
Apa nih? Halo halo bang, halo bro, halo bang, wing 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 wing. Waduh,
Dirt out your pockets.
kamu OTW entet.
Wisdom.
My purpose has always
Historica.
been to protect.
Lagi di Fry Universe bu. Dudut.
I weep for the departed.
Masa gue pakai data? Lupa.
Dusk's reign, it too shall
Jadi
fall.
like ya. Uwe.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
I shall
Sial la 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 la.
Getting serious, huh?
Ah. Gue tahu sekarang manusia cewek aneh. Apa nih yang aneh-aneh? Banyak soal ini. Banyak dan bisa dikategorikan loh.
It's never too early
Aduh.
for a happy new year.
Apalah gitu.
Is more than a
Ya
battle.
apa?
Live to
Apa coba? Apa? Ya apa?
I will claim victory for myself. Live to fight. Fight you.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Ada loh yang kita minta. Hah? Oh itu, kasus itu ya. Tuh namanya dia sudah miskin, makin membuat dirinya mengukuhkan statusnya sebagai orang termiskin. Dan gue sih, iya gue tahu itu. Gue sempat lihat threadnya, baca artikel atau dari berapa macam itulah. Gue tuh kadang ada aja tahu karena suka selewat-selewat kan di ini gue di akun gue selewat-selewat. Jadi gue kadang tahu aja kalau apalagi yang itu itu gue tahu itu. Oke. Duh, bentar. Dia keras capek, dia minta seenaknya. Gue juga bakal kesel juga sih. Bentar. Cargo. Iya. Kita berusaha hard working. Ya malah saya enak working. Kesel lah.
Firefly, type 4, in position.
Terus dari sini. Salah juga. Kayak di medsos mah jangan sembarang ngomong. Langsung terngiang, you know. Kayak gue aja sekarang ini udah hobi upload foto sama siapa-siapa. Nah, gue udah siap tuh nanti tiba-tiba ada omongan aneh-aneh muncul tuh. Ya. Si Bunda gue nggak tahu tuh. Bunda gue nggak tahu yang kasusnya gimana. Tapi kalau yang yang di atasnya gue tahu tuh. Apa mungkin sama tapi gue nggak siapa-siapanya loh.
Is more than a battle. I shall set the sea ablaze.
I need to be better.
That's kan.
My duty isn't
Kan bener. Allah. Ya temenan tuh. Kan. Dah. Aku capek.
It's still early. 13 now.
Diam. Apa kamu mau buat gacha? Apa yang didapatkan dari gachaku? 8. Mudanya nggak menyenangkan sih. Tapi selalu ingat, kadang kita itu viral tuh nggak tahu jalan-jalannya gimana, kalau jalan nyampe ke gue cuma mikir lagi bulan 20 kayak gimana. Ya mimpi banget sih. Kadang gue tuh apa fungsi gak ada perubahan sama sekali tau. Gue tuh mikir di mana titik bedanya lo. Iya loh. Gak logis. Buat gua tidak logis. Buatku it doesn't make sense. Belum mau lihat baca. 4 favoritnya cuman sini. Horizon. Favorit. Ngap kau lawan. Oh. Ntar saya dulu. 4 favorit. Kita flash. Ritual flash. Flash Toto. Depan publik. Baca depan publik. Mana? Banget ya. Itu kalau nggak salah duluan deh. Kita jadi 40 sih. Emang habisin sih. Ya habisin di. Masa gua nggak ya gacha sih, digacain mulu sih. Mau merasakan gacha sendiri lah. Jauh kan? Juga nggak bakal. Satu. Masih jauh. Nah, jauh. Nah, kalau dapat pin 4 bang. Bang izin push ya, nggak apa-apa. Bang pengen lagi dah. Kustus. Tahu iya, siapa tahu kan. Who knows, who knows, who knows. Masih bro. Ah. Masih bro. Belum. Oke. Itu. Apakah sini dia pakai E6 juga?
Our story is far from over.
Mai sekali.
Turn over this eternal page. Take this.
Untuk keturunan. Coba. Gua kan belum ada karakter kanan kiri.
I will guide with the rainbow bridge. Countless stars, please shine for the heroes. Not thinking of running, are you? Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall. Good night. You better remember this. Rise and shine. Time to wake up. You too will soon head to the Netherrealm. I grant you this, as you wish. The future will be bright. Everyone's been waiting for us. I shall remember this warmth. May this faint light dispel the gloom.
Kasih
Restore
like
clear skies. Once more.
Next time it rains, I'll be there, umbrella in hand. Come on, stop messing around. Make sure you have fun. Until we meet again, everyone.
Noise 3 kali, Pak. Ah, udah jelas
Embrace
sih.
new life, Pollux.
Please open up to me.
Memories' ripples are waiting to be kissed awake by a shooting star.
Si
Remember me with love in a beautiful tomorrow.
kata keturunan.
May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink, there's a surprise. Rewrite destruction with me! Cleanse hatred with love!
They completely lost themselves.
Are you prepared to awaken the ripples? Take our answer! Go on, treat our guests nicely. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall. Good night. Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
Please cherish the time before your soul withers. Darkness follows me.
May this faint light dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
Thanks. All energized. Look, we're flying. Fetch this moment into eternity. Don't blink, there's a surprise. Rewrite destruction with me. Let's do that again. All right. Until we meet again, everyone. Turn over this eternal page.
The future will be bright.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
So it's you. Our time spent with one another is precious. So it's you. Our time spent with one another is precious.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
Apa nih Robin kapan kan? Nah, jangan naik gua bukan yang buat.
The family
Don't ask me,
needs to
I don't
provide
know.
a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no
Jadi pengen
point
apa nih?
staying here.
Jauh banget.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited
Kayak
guest
buat
has
gambar.
unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC.
Ambassador.
The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Oh, makasih di like ya, Ben.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be
Probably.
entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Lewat.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry.
Lupa
I've
dia.
just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize
Dia
it was
minta
you. I'm
ditampar
so
kanan
sorry.
kiri.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and I'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, The Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam. I'm sorry. I had no other choice. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of
Ini masih di
death.
Pekalongan, bro.
The
Masih di
heavy
Penakoni.
pressure of
Jauh.
concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually
Masih jauh
reality.
banget.
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name,
Masih ya Penakoni, masih
Land
jauh.
of the Exiles.
Yang
And so,
bagian
then I returned to
bagian
the
sudut
hotel
pandang
in the
si Robin.
dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so
Masih jauh
far.
ini. Mosper masih jauh.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Apa nih? Apa?
I never knew you could do this.
Coba dikatin. Itu jalan berapa?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Ini main game apa aja bang? Ini main game Hoyo aja. Genshin, Triple Z belum gak sentuh-sentuh dari kemarin masalah. Sama satu lagi, kalau lagi ngegabut nih, pasti gue sambil gambar nih. Kayak gini nih gue sambil gambar nih. Karena gue nggak mau gue nggak mau cuman main game doang. Mau hasil gambarnya ala kadar gimana ya, yang penting gambar dulu aja. Lupa. Jadi emang gue ini sambil ngapa-ngapain gitu.
It's in your script too.
Sorry, I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before.
Iya, jadi emang
it's a bad habit.
Biar gue nggak ini aja sih. Kadang nih gue, kayak gue kadang tuh mainin quest itu sengaja gue tuh ditahan satu titik tuh biar gue bisa sambil ngapa-ngapain.
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Ya kayak gitu.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Serena.
Don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny.
Nah itu ada dua. Pertama,
he can see the future, and we
gacha gue lagi nggak banyak.
Likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
Supply-nya.
But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams.
Serena.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule, abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind these appearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
Banyak. Satu aja keteter. Satu lagi.
There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
I get it.
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Ini jalan.
The real dreamscape, the land of exiles.
Kenapa?
Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Ya lah, ngobrol dulu lah. Kayak nanya.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information.
Malam minggu apa ya? Malam minggu tuh angin-anginan gua. Kan gua kadang suka olahraga, takutnya nggak stream.
Familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the Watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments. No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron and Given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready. Something on your mind? I hope you've regained a little.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything. Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future. still remember the medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline, a Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech. It is the cradle of my vitality, and the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world. Two reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam. I get it. Being cautious around a Stellaron hunter isn't a bad thing. The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone. I'm really sorry for waiting until now. The timescale of Dreamflux...
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral. Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Looks good.
Hi there, friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
Is that all?
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there, and perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him. Not exactly. I've only met him once. Look, over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
And it's perfect for me. And perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Nice.
Bahkan
In our dreams, dear, that's where we can finally sing. It's only when we're no longer afraid to fall that we truly learn how to fly.
So this is the so-called freedom of organic life forms.
Let's have a toast to dreamscapes.
Is that all?
I remember when this place was all bustling.
We'll be done for! Done for!
Looks good. Is that all?
This right here's what being a cowgirl's all about. This right here's what being a cowgirl's all about.
trash can is perfect for me.
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh, and who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher. Say, you mentioned before that you saw a clocky that only you could see, right? Can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Nice.
Look! There she is!
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear. I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you? That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Nice.
It. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Nice.
Let me... Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Well, this is how it turned out. Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi. Alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I told ya I could fight.
This is our chance.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Nice. Nice.
I remember when this place was...
No! At this rate, the family will be done for! Done for!
Looks good.
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for. Done for!
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step. Nice.
I remember when this place was...
There she is.
It really is her, Miss Robin.
Dan dia muncul. Finally.
Nothing ever beats a good drink.
Want to leave the dream city.
Are you really leaving?
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of memory in Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do, but I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it, won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up. You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is... the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Udah selesai.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here. I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Kita Sip. Sekarang. Ah, udah ini. Dan gitu. That's one. Tension. Dadet.
Hook's ready to find the next treasure. Hook's ready to find the next treasure. Expeditions in the mines, expeditions in the clinic, expeditions on the surface, expeditions in the unknown! Miss Sela talks loud, but sometimes Hook still beats her in an argument. Mole's dismissed. Sleep well and see you tomorrow.
Wes.